An effective and efficient public service holds the key to Nigeria's success and greatness. Now, this was the submission of Nigeria's former Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, during the conclusion of the AIG Public Leaders Program for 2025.
24.
Well, 5.
Well,
actually.
the fourth cohort. I think
the fourth cohort,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's correct. That's 2024 in Abuja. Well, the program is aimed at capacity building to transform public service delivery in Nigeria and across Africa.
Within you is the power to solve this riddle: when will Nigeria reach its full potential? We have the wherewithal to take Nigeria from where we are today to a much greater place. When public services are executed by well-trained, well-resourced, and motivated professionals, economies thrive, businesses grow, jobs are created, lives improve. But where the public service is weak, or is disorganized, or self-serving, progress is stalled, opportunities are lost, the economy suffers. I think that Nigeria offers many examples of how our civil service has driven national progress.
Well, we are joined now by the winner of the Best Capstone Project at the AIG Public Leaders Program, Dr. Akinimo Usoro. Thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations are in order.
Thank you for having me.
But what is capstone? I mean, and how has this enhanced your capacity as a public sector worker? I believe you're from the public sector.
Yes, I am.
Great. So,
okay, thank you. First of all, I want to say a very big thank you to AIG-Imoukhuede Foundation for this great opportunity. And I want to say that we have learned a lot from the program. This is a special kind of leadership program for leaders in the public sector. I want to say I've been in several public leadership programs, but there's none as hands-on as this one. Because you ask about the capstone project. Yes. It's just about identifying a problem in your organization and then finding a solution that is implementable.
Right, so that's what you achieved for your organization.
Right.
Tell us more about that and, this reform project and the impact, not just on your organization, but on society as a whole.
Okay, so to give you more details on the project, it's about document management. Right. So before now, my organization, we had a lot of papers, right? And you know that with that, it leads to inefficiencies. Delays in approvals, delays in turnaround time. But I carried out an automation. I was part of a team that carried out an automation to automate that process.
Great. So, I mean, what are the challenges you faced? I'm picturing as you're speaking, entering any civil servant office in this country and just being faced with piles of papers and files. Yeah. But what are the challenges you face in accomplishing this?
First, resistance to change.
Right.
And the need to carry stakeholders along, having to re-engage them. Because for this project to be successful, we needed a lot of stakeholders from different departments, and we needed to re-engage them over and over again. So, but we were able to overcome that challenge.
But how has this impacted you, as an individual and the quality of the service that you deliver?
Okay, so for me as an individual, it has enhanced my efficiency.
Right.
And when it comes to turnaround time, it's better now because everything is digital when it comes to document management.
Is this a template that we can actually, adopt?
Scale up.
Scale up in Nigeria's public service. Efficiency is one word that doesn't necessarily go
in the same sentence.
In the same sentence. When you talk about the public service, apologies to our public servants. I mean, my father was a proud, public servant. But is it something that you can actually upscale, at the level of the MDAs and what have you?
Yeah, yes, it's scalable,
Right.
and you know, we are also available to provide information and to provide coaching for the MDS. We are available to show them how we did it in our own case and how they can implement it as well.
Okay, that sounds really good.
Yeah, and you sound like you had fun doing this project.
Yes.
And I'm wondering what crop of public servant are you? But is it the program really, or is it the particular project that has inspired you this much? And do you think, like, just piggyback on what Ngozi has said, would it inspire others? I mean, I don't know your age, and you might not want to tell Nigerians on international TV, but when you look at the age gap, I mean, there is the civil service age, you know, bracket. I mean, 35 years in service. But when you look at the older generation of civil servants, I imagine that's where resistance came from. I don't know, but maybe you can tell us. Do you think this has inspired not just you? Is something that can be replicated? I mean, how much has this inspired you?
Okay, thank you for the question. So first, I want to say that what made this project successful has been what I've learned from the AIG program, Public Leaders Program. We were taught on harnessing digital technology, and that is what you know, I applied to this project, and that made it effective. So when it comes to carrying various generations, you know, along, it takes culture. Right. So for instance, in my organization, we are working on culture transformation, and that includes digital culture orientation. So I believe that with this orientation, and you know, it's not a one-time thing, it's something that you do incrementally, you know, and taking it from bottom up. With time, all the generations will be on the same page.
On the same page. Fantastic. I mean, it sounds really good, and there's no better way to end the conversation tonight with you. We wish you all the very, very best, and we can't wait for the next level of, you know, your achievements as far as digital technology is concerned. Akanimo Usoro is the winner of Best Capstone Project, AIG Public Leaders Program. Wish you all the very best. Thanks for joining us.